This is my 1970 Cadillac Eldorado, and this is going to be the last major update of 2025. But before we get into that, can someone please tell me what this popping noise is coming from inside my motor? Since I've installed this 1976 500, I've been battling with this shaking problem with the motor. We know for certain that the engine makes good compression, it's not a vacuum leak, it's not a mount issue, and what's even weirder is that you can tune out the shake by turning the mixture screws or adjusting the timing. I've decided that we're going to move on from this issue and chalk it up to ignition system gremlins. Recently we hooked up the gauge cluster lights, which I will say looked excellent. I switched the distributor cap and rotor to ones with brass points. I also discovered that this Quadrajet carburetor was the one that came on the car in 1970 from the factory. The jets in the carburetor are only size 70, which are relatively small, and according to the shop manual, this carburetor needs 6 full turns out on each of the mixture screws. For something to be properly seated, don't ask me what. But not having the mixture screws properly adjusted could be part of the reason why the engine was shaking. And that just about wraps it up for 2025. Over the winter, I'm going to try to rebuild my later model Quadrajet carburetor with an electric choke. I'm also going to try to fix the transmission fluid leak coming from the speedometer cable gear housing on the transmission. But yeah, that just about wraps it up for 2025. Thanks for watching.